Alrighty, hello, good people of the YouTube and the Twitch. How goes it tonight? Or not tonight, this this evening. That's gonna take some getting used to. How goes it this evening? I'll be playing nothing but the turret pitch. Sir, with enough of a super chat, you can make that happen. Oh man, I am I know it's only noon, but I'm pretty mentally exhausted because the Elden Ring DLC came out last night. Let me tell y'all, they they uh they went full tilt with this one, and that's saying a lot after some of the bosses you find in Elden Ring. Not a firepower container, a wargaming container. This is for the server maintenance that occurred a few days ago. Let's see, is anything it's Friday, did anything new come out today? I know there's like a zillion events in the armory. So we got Three Kingdoms going on, the Summer Festival, Azur Lane, Megadeth, and I believe that's it for now. Yeah. I think the Star Trek event comes out next week, right? The one that might be seeing the return of Enterprise, or that should be seeing the return of Enterprise. Hopefully it does. Is that really it? Nothing else? No new ships or anything? I guess we did get 26. Yeah, so that is next week. Should I buy Congress? Great question, sir. Let's go check it out. Looking for a place to start the stream. Congress. So, before even taking it into battle, a good thing about the Congress is that she does have the 27mm bow armor. So, like, from that aspect, she's pretty good, because against other, was it 15-inch down battleships, you just laugh at their guns, right? Because you got that nice plating. But she's essentially, if you didn't get an Alaska, and it's the Alaska you can get. Fletcher grind win? I'm not really sure. It really wouldn't be that much of a grind, because I think I'm up to like tier 8 in the American DDs. Of course, it's Ocean. I touched the game, and actually we're going to get an Ocean map. How does armor work? Well, you see, ideally it'll protect your ship. Lots of times it doesn't. Well, there's various thicknesses of armor in the game. And well, certain guns, they can get through certain levels of armor depending upon their size and caliber and their properties. One of the more important things about armor that you need to know is the overmatching mechanic, where guns of a certain caliber can just go straight through your ship's armor. And there's a handy little cheat sheet for that in the World of Warships wiki that you can refer to. Now, obviously, again, armor, again, depending upon how thick it is, depending upon the layout, it'll protect your ship from shells. But again, we have thick armor, we have thin armor, we have, certain type of armor layouts in the game and such. So it'd be hard to just sit here and explain every single type of armor layout in the game. But again, overmatch is the mechanic that most people, need to be aware of, right? I mean, obviously, if you're in a battleship, you're typically going to have heavier armor than something like a cruiser. Of course, destroyers pretty much don't have armor unless you're like the Caballeros or the Kleber. So, I'm over here. It is 12:55. We got the game rolling 5 minutes early. Eagle Lane 120 grind win. Well, you see, sir, when the Elden Ring DLC comes out and the F-15C with the M120s come out, you see, Both games, both Elden Ring and War Thunder, have me smashing my head against the wall. The only issue is that I enjoy smashing my head against the wall in Elden Ring more than I do in War Thunder. So, I will be that's HE. I will be grinding for it. There will more than most definitely be a video on the F-15C. However, Elden Ring at the moment, and I just got vibe checked by I think the Wisconsin. Yeah, I've heard top tier has been kind of cursed since the update. There we go. We citadeled the Chappie in retaliation for getting citadeled. Okay, you traded Carnot for Johan. Okay. I was about to say, I thought you said you got Carnot from the trade-in event. I'm like, I'm glad you're enjoying Carnot, but I don't think you can get 11 torpedo hits in Carnot. But no, you got Carl the 14th. Yeah, Carl the 14th is great. You stop humping the border here. These guys are being rather quite aggressive, which is a little refreshing on this map. Most ships are just chill right around, you know, where my mouse is at. Which is better for you, watching on Twitch or watching on YouTube? I don't know. Watch where you want to watch from. I really don't think it matters. On Twitch, though, I believe, you know, there's revenue that's produced from the subscribers, right? And on YouTube, you can just watch and, you know, the ads, but like, Twitch runs ads too, so again, watch where you enjoy watching from. That's why I stream to both Twitch and YouTube. Dang, the Massachusetts hurts. I'm trying to go undetected so I can catch a little bit of a break here. I'm waiting for that Chappie to go broadside again. There we go. That's first blood. I made the Massachusetts very mad because he keeps targeting me for some reason. Good evening from Germany. Hello, Germany. How's it going? Play good in North Carolina? Forget your third turret exists. Unless you can, like, 100% for sure get the shot off for free. Or unless, like, you need to get that third turret on target. Other than that, forget turret number 3 exists. And never, ever show your broadside to anything because the North Carolina's Citadel is very exposed. Yeah, we've been getting some rain from that tropical... Is it a cyclone or is it just a storm in the Gulf of Mexico right now? Yeah, whatever that is, we've been getting some rain on and off recently. Any Lego sets of ships? I've got a couple of the Kobe sets. They're not put together yet. I've got a Kobe Arizona, then I have a Kobe Enterprise. I got them for Christmas. I just haven't got around to putting them together. Probably what I'll be working on next after Jutland is done. I like Colombo. I think Colombo's plenty good. Okay, right out. I was trying to make doubly sure I could dodge that torpedo set right there. I'm gonna shoot him with this. Oh wow! I just fat fingered. Oh well. I don't know what the Napoli's doing, though. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I guess we can walk toward the Wisconsin. I think that Sebo should take up the Napoli if he does. Never mind, he sped up. Nope, there you go. My original prediction was correct. Yeah. Wow. Oh, he used his reload booster. We're gonna go down here. Yeah. Yeah, you know, ocean map, not great for Congress. Watch, we'll play the Alaska. I mean, we got 2 kills in a tier 10 game, which isn't bad, but I mean, like, big open map for a ship like that is not ideal. The Alaska, on the other hand, is infinitely better. Because you get all the hills, you get all the guns. We're going to be grabbing some flag crates here in a minute. Sure, I get my money-making boosters on. This could stay. Hofford is terrible in this game. I would advise against getting a Halford under any pretense. Because you give up torpedoes. They give up what torpedoes on a turret, right? For planes that, you know, don't even make sense to really be using. Super ship and submarine game. At least there's no super submarines yet, right? I've Alaska B, but I don't play cruisers yet. Only battleships and CVs. So you have it, but you don't play it. I mean, I guess that's a wise thing. You picked it up when you could get it, and are you just like trying to learn cruisers more? Because that's the smart thing to do. Yeah, just remind me when I go back to port, and I'll show you the commander build and such. Sorry to hear that, your boy. Yeah, EU TSOF is something we've been trying to get going, but it's hard when most of our members are based in North America. We don't really have anyone, a hard set of players over in the EU server yet. To Wisconsin though. Oh, it came from a free Black Friday box. Dude, you won the lottery there, man. Alaska's an excellent ship. You can't get her normally, so you really, really won the lottery there, bud. We have an Orange. It's the new French tort boat. Is GK good? I think it's good. Is it great for today's meta? No, but I still enjoy her. Spotted. Montana and Wisconsin. This one mostly missed. Wisconsin shells. God. Nope, of course not. And there are players that incorrectly think Wisconsin is bad. Oh yeah, Benham. Benham is also big good. And that was something that was very confusing to me on Monday's video when I was talking about the ships that are, you know, borderline overpowered. We're talking about the Benham, and someone's like, imagine thinking Benham is good. And I'm like, imagine thinking Benham's bad. Like, it's just goofy what they gave that ship. You know, it always sucks to be on the receiving end of a Wisconsin. It's great when you're playing it, though. Just out of range. Fellas, could I interest you in a Burgon instead of me? Yeah, he doesn't shoot at the broadside Georgia, he shoots at me. I mean, you do definitely want to take the Alaska out of action if you can. BH load up for that Shimakaze. Who tries to smoke up a radar? Ooh, he just ate a torpedo. Alright, never mind, we're good. Which shells arrived yet? There they go. Oh, but the Balao. We shoot splash damage from that first set of ASW. That second one should be more impactful. Chile, how's it going in Chile? Hey, he surfaced. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, subs, it's pretty brutal when they get spotted. $1.2 mil potential so far, fellas. With that 1.4, almost 1.5. Maybe something about them taking A. I don't know what's been going on at the Sea Cat, but all I know is I've been dodging a lot of shells over here at A. I still continue to do so. We got one more hill after this one. To Wisconsin over here. What is spotting me? So our egg has to be over here. It was probably at B, and now he's just moved up to keep me spotted. Yep. Yes, Alaska's accuracy is higher than Puerto Rico's. Now I'm getting third party by a pottery. He's probably staying outside of radar, but I mean, it's not doing anything. Might as well. There he is. Just got spotted before I radared. Okay, we're gonna have another Alaska game because that was just a complete romp. Look, 2.1 mil potential in an Alaska. I don't think we had a single cap that entire that entire game. That Wisconsin haven't settled yet, which had a good commander. Just got my first 2-1 point, but he is German. I mean, if you got some other American premium ships, it's a very quick commander training session, depending upon what ships you have. I'm curious to see how high we come up on the scoreboard with 2 million potential in Alaska. Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll check out Puerto Rico next. Now, Puerto Rico, when you have all of her guns on target, she seems more accurate than the Alaska because you are throwing more shells at the target, right? But when you're stuck in a situation where you have to angle, you quickly realize that you don't have the same accuracy as an Alaska. So, hey, Alaska's great for ranked. Tier 9 competitive, Tier 10 competitive, you'll see Alaska and you'll see Puerto Rico there, respectively so. Is Psalm a good collection ship? Isn't she just a premium Jutland? I think she's just a premium Jutland, right? Which means Jutland's a good destroyer. So, I'd say yeah, kind of. Oh yeah. Well, Michelangelo, when we had Tier 9 brawls, she was a lot of fun, and then a lot of fun there. All right. Let's hope the game is slightly less one-sided this go around. Okay. Two Yorktowns. So CV and sub game, but no super ships. So that's pretty good. You have Alaska, Kearsarge B, Massachusetts B, Hornet, Saipan. Oh yeah, Alaska herself, Kirk's a great commander trainer. Hey Mike, how's it going? Johan Colonel Bolognesi. Bolognesi. I'm doing all right. Think the Elden Ring DLC dropped at like 5 last night. I was up till about 11 playing it. But you guys will see some of that this weekend. Then I woke up this morning around 8 o'clock and, well, played more of it. So, yeah, brain's pretty fried. Feels crazy going from a game that has that pace going back to this game, which is such a much more slower, more comfortable place, more pace, I should say. Playing right now, Blue. Where are you at in the DLC? Level 415. Oh. If you're on a like what's that gonna be, like New Game Plus 10 or something, then my God, you're gonna have an experience because it is brutal. Because there's an entirely new leveling system too. Oh yeah, VBS is yet another excellent brain drainer as well. I don't think ours is till like the middle of July or something. Oh, you're on 3. So you just been farming like nobody's business with the souls, huh? Yeah, I started the DLCs like 147, 148, and I'm level 150 now. Yeah, like a cheap door. For president, I don't think I'm old enough for that yet. I don't know if I'd even want that job. Because first off, the White House is a little small to be my domicile. You bash your head through the dancing lion boss. Yes, I did. Dude, the lock on camera. They need to do something about their camera. Because this isn't the first time their camera's been an issue with a boss that has like an incredibly aggressive move set. It's been an issue in the past, but they haven't really done much about it. And the dancing lion boss, which is the first major boss in the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, is insane how he moves. He also has a pretty janky hitbox and stuff, so that didn't help at all, combined with the camera difficulties in his moveset, so yeah. Yeah, these 70 plus to work in Congress. I wish it topped out at 70. That's what I've heard too, that some of the other bosses make him look pretty easy. Whoa! Alright, I was waiting for the Johan to show up, but you poked me first, Minnesota. Hey, glad you enjoy the YouTube videos, my guy. Wow, okay, yeah, no, more leads, Sealord. No, I don't think so. I don't think the pay-to-win signals would come over here. Because I don't see why. Like, there's no issue with them. I think they're doing what Wargame wants them to do right now anyway, in that they're draining credits. As you'll see here, if you want to run full signal flags, it is expensive. And that's what Wargaming's main focus seems to be, is, you know, trying to drain as many resources out of our wallets as possible, because they're trying to deal with resource inflation. So I don't think they're going to want to, you know, mess with the credits, with the flag system anytime soon. I'll go dark and try to disengage. I'm in the middle of 3... oh, well, there's a Sims right there, so that's not going to happen. Granted, no one really asked for the economic rework either, but they still did it, right? Do flags make that big of a difference? Yeah, they can. I mean, this is a game where, like, you know, a few percentage points being changed one way or another on a ship can make a pretty big difference, and you know these signal flags do that. Oh, I'm gonna eat these torps. Oh, managed to hit my emergency brake just in time. Okay, I'm not gonna fire. Oh, come on! I went this way. I went this way, and I had no problem until I tried to turn. It's about to hurt. Oh, he missed. New page in Iowa? I don't have it. So my beloved Iowa is fine as is. There we go, he's down. Eesh. I guess we'll go chill in the back here at the battleships, because that's where everyone's staying at. We're once again at over 2 million potential damage in the Alaska. Jeez, man. Everyone and their... I have done something to this Yorktown. Now, 2.3 mil, that's a lot of potential damage in a large cruiser. Because typically, a lot of times, cruisers, they'll survive just by being so maneuverable. Like, large cruisers and such, they're not that maneuverable, right? So they tend to eat more damage. Now the Marco Polo and the Mouse are pushing in. After I'm done being tormented by the enemy team. We're certainly fulfilling the role of a battleship at this point. Hopefully that missed. Mounting just like you, Johan. Except my guns are way more accurate. Well, then he knocks him out. Knocks out the number 3 gun. That's weird. Wonderful dispersion out of one of the turrets there. Could you fellas perhaps shoot at one of the battleships right there instead of me? Pretty many potential in Alaska because the enemy team has a hard-on for me. My God. Well, see, the thing about skill-based matchmaking is that, you know, every game that has skill-based matchmaking, like Modern Warfare, the Modern Warfare games have some like light skill-based matchmaking, and all I see about it is just complaints on like the forums and such. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer really is, but it does definitely seem like there is something, you know, better that can be done, because some of the times, you know, you get the teams that are just absolutely garbage and you get rolled, right? All right, working our way up the unofficial 3rd American cruiser tech tree will take out the Puerto Rico. Going Tinmu, Iowa with your Tinmu gear? I don't know. Not really. It's roll or get rolled. This is pretty true a lot of, especially recently. It is Friday though, so you know you've got more casual players on. Well, it's Friday at 1 o'clock in the evening, so I don't think there'd be that many casual players on right now. I'll say that as I am. Well, I mean, I don't know what category I'd fall in. I guess technically professional, because like I have to like file taxes and stuff, and just because I play this game so much and make videos on it. So technically it's my profession, but I'm not like a hyper competitive, you know, esports guy that would say that they're a professional War Warships player. I don't know. Well, they're supposed to web tracker. Like, the way it's supposed to work, from my understanding, is that like classes and equipment are supposed to be somewhat like matched. Like, if Team A gets a radar cruiser, Team B should get a radar cruiser as well. But here we are with all the radar in the friggin' world. We got a Des Moines, Puerto Rico, Salem, and a Stalingrad. And the friendly side only gets a Puerto Rico and a Salem. Good lord. I guess it doesn't work like that. I forget where I read that it works like that. Or maybe it is really just random besides like the class lineup. Where is that game? Fantasy Island? Yeah, probably. But if I mean, it really should. If it doesn't, it really should be like that. Like, equipment should match as close as possible. Alright. Dude, like, unironically, my beard is really, really thick. Like, the hairs are really, really coarse on my beard. And, like, none of those, like, cheap razors, electric razors, will really work on it. I gotta get, like, the name brand razors for it to cut through them. Because if you get, like, the cheap ones, it'll go... And it'll get jammed up in this beard hair. I play Puerto Rico more conservatively because I've just been getting bullied in these cruisers so far. Like, no joke, the razor that we use, it's like, it's almost professional grade. But yeah. Like, early on, I was actually using the same razor that we used to, like, shave our dogs with. Because we used to have a poodle, and poodles have really, really thick hair. You know, they don't have fur, they don't shed. Because I had really bad asthma when I was a kid. So the only type of dog we could really have was a poodle. And we had to get these really expensive clippers for her, and that's what I was using for a good bit to, like, shave my beard. But no, we got some proper human razors now, so it's all good in the hood. Maybe you have to get cut by a barber. I prefer to do it myself. I mean, because, like, all I do is we just get, like, a 5 guard or a 4 guard on it, or a 3 guard. I think it's summertime. I usually go with the 3. I haven't done it yet in the summer, but we're going hiking in a couple of weeks, so I most definitely will get it trimmed before then. Just put a 3 guard on it and just, you know, as long as the guard doesn't come off, it should be good. Potentially a broadside Auckland here. Like, I would think he'd be turning up to go in between that crack. And I think he did. Still got a pretty good hit on him, though. This F-52 is going to be with us for too much longer. Nope. Now we have a Marceau running amok at A. There's an Auckland again. We actually turned more out, which led to him getting citadeled. Okay. Could be a dead Auckland. Yeah, there we go. You know, I got a fairly broadside Preußen back here. It's amazing what happens when you can see stuff to shoot. Get 3 non-pins on a Preußen, that's what happens. Swap back to HE here. Well, the destroyers for 1. Get my final round of AP off on this other Puerto Rico. Overpins. Wunderbar. Des Moines and Salem were having a cousin kissing contest down there in the sea cap. I guess no, it's a sister kissing contest, huh? There we go, got a fire on the poison. Oh, Des Moines won. Thing is, A has not gone well at all. We're still winning for the time being. Here's the, yeah, poison secondaries. Columbo the Conqueror, what do you like to do? How's your playstyle? How do you like to play? Dang, Gillian came out here like a champ, but unfortunately he's getting bullied. I can figure out what the Marcel's planning on doing. Looks like we called him pretty good there. Go, oh, broke everything on his ship. You can take him out, that'll be a big advantage over here. I think we got him here. You just have to so eloquently tap him. Okay, we didn't eloquently tap him enough. Dang, that sucks. I'm gonna turn around and go back into the B cap. More boosters? Yeah. I mean, I had a bunch, but like, even I'm starting to run out now. I don't know if Wargaming's ready for that. For, you know, not only myself, but like the other veterans that have been playing for so long, all of our boosters are starting to run out now. Massachusetts is good, but you can't really grind for her. She only comes out during the Black Friday event, and she is definitely worth it. But again, the only grind you do is swiping your credit card at the checkout, you know? Tag the stern. Tag the stern. Maybe? No. There he is. Where's he go? Where was this Preußen going? Well, they have kind of corrected for that in some ways with some of the reload buffs and dispersion buffs they've given the Italian battleships since then. It took him a minute. I sent those shells kind of over there. We'll see if we can get them. Looks like we might. Or not. That's cool. Oh. Excuse me, Sherman. Hey, got the Marceau out. We're gonna play who can burn out who first. Now, he did just damage con that single fire. He's got 2 fires on him now. He should be going down. Go. Dodge the Graf Zeppy torps. There we go. Good second battleship to align to grind in conjunction with what? What are you primarily grinding right now? There we go. I'm gonna make this Graf Zeppelin's player streams come true. I'm gonna go walk towards them. So reload down to now 18 seconds. Oh, Zeppy, you're way out of your main battery gun range. And it will be his main battery gun range once the changes go live, which I'm very excited for. Splash those shots. I forgot how slow it is for carriers to get their run up. Not your traditional Graf Zeppelin player. Most of them would be running at you right now because they want to use their secondaries. Almost got him there. Almost got him. The stream is still the zone of suppressor. Point and laugh. I say yes. The ATF won't give me my suppressor. Just, I don't know. Everyone's getting like 3 or 4 day approvals, and mine's been in since like last June now. Well, last July now. I don't know. I mean, that's not bad. 22 plane shot down, 4 kills, 2300 base XP. That's, you know, nice difference than the Alaska games. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Kremlin. We haven't done a Kremlin on stream in a bit. Yes, yes, yes. Take my money. Stream is going pretty well so far. Well, now apparently, like, if you submitted your Form 4 before they started doing, like, the 3 or 4 day approvals, if you submit another Form 1, or another Form 4, it'll kind of, you know, like, kick it loose in the system, right? You know, because when they go to run you, they'll see that you're waiting for this other one, and then they'll get it through. So I'm like, okay, there's a fairly cheap suppressor at my gun shop right now. It'll be like $800 overall, including the tax stamp. It's like, okay, I could do that. Or I could finally do like a P90 SBR build. But that's also like $2,000 plus, which I don't have money for either right now, so I'm just stuck here waiting either for a Form 4 to get approved or for you'd have enough money to do something else, so yeah. Oh yeah, I've got some pretty good Wisconsin stuff. I think I've shown a couple of them up on the channel so far. Hey Steve, how's it going? What caliber? They're both, the first one's an Omega 36, so it's like 30 caliber down, so like no 308 down to whatever. And then the other one, it's dead air, so it's a cheaper suppressor, but it can do like 458 SOCOM down to, you know, whatever. So it's like, oh, okay, you know. Steve, what'd you get in here with? Your Hayate tape. But yeah, no. You know, my line of thinking was like, you know, if I'm going to pay, you know, $1,000 for a suppressor and go through the paperwork, might as well get one that can do it all. But now they're like, again, you know, 4-day Form 4s, which is crazy. Which new line? I think they're in testing right now. We've been seeing a bunch of them run around so far. All right. So yeah, the next line is the French split line, and after that, it's what, the Pan American battleships, I think. Moine Devastation. They announced the Russian subline like a year and a half ago. We just haven't heard anything about it since then. You know, as always with the early access events, get the ships you can get for free, and then just wait 2 patches to get the real deal. How many of these caps do I have? Oh lordy. If you look behind me on the handles for the gun safes, that's where I keep them stored. They're not being worn. I have one for every single museum ship I have been to. I started that with the channel, so if you go back and like look at the museum ship videos, those are the ships that I have, and those are the caps that I have. Declan Bear just took the cap and ran. There's that Soviet battleship dispersion, my god. Yeah, Surcouf would be the only one of the few submarines I would actually like buy day one and on purpose. Hey, Chief from the Montana, that is. That was an interesting choice. 10K up, Soyuz astern. Devastation with the AP, oddly enough. Look, 8 kilometers away and I get terrible dispersion like that. What the heck? That's what I'm saying, like... The Russian, the Soviet dispersion game, it feels like it doesn't work. This close, it should be pretty dang accurate. Oh, there's a commissar over here. That's what I was talking about with the Rodney. Like, that is what it should have been. Roma moment. Coal, get your daily coal containers, and then you'll pay attention to what events are going on. Get their super ship down. Or not? Okay. Somebody poke that thing before he pushes his funny button. Hello, Montana. Alright, he should be dead. But Jacksonville? I don't know. We had the initial dev log, and I don't think we've heard from it since then. Who's dissolved? There we go. Yep. How's it going, fellas? We have at the very least secured this flank. Now we have a lowly commissar over here. Please no. Oh, okay. Beltarmer says no. Hybrid subs, again, we haven't heard anything from Wargaming. I hope not. I think they understand subs aren't popular with the community, outside of course, sub players. And hybrids, I don't know, hybrids are... I think more people are becoming more receptive to the idea of hybrids in game. Oh, Seattle's just bad. It's just not a fantastic ship. You have to play it super passively in most cases. Where did this commissar get to? Pulsar is just, I guess running for his life now. Oh, last heal. The good thing is that the Commissar's planes can't pin my Ooh! Ooh, nice shot, Bungo. There he is. There's no way those shells are hitting. Wee bit of lag there. Vermont line, patience and aiming is the key. The shells are really good from like 16 kilometers in too, so that's really where you want to be playing. What is this dispersion from 9 kilometers in? And still, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! From 8 kilometers. And then the main takes him out. No. Alright, down to 6,000 H. Excuse you. Of course. There we go. There we go, ladies and gents. There we go. I'm dead. Always the last salvo. Always is. 3.1 mil potential. That's the old Kremlin special there, fellas. Least accurate ship in the game? I'm pretty sure that's like that's gotta be like one of the tier 3 battleships. Oh no, the Mikasa down at tier 2. I'm pretty sure that one is just, you ain't hitting jack in it. But since you asked, I will play the Vermont here. While we matchmaking Vermont, I'm going to get some more Agua. I will be right back. Hey, just in time. Alright. We have the brick equipped. Yeah, I got some junk going on right now. I've started walking, and those of you that have been here on the regular know that I started walking, and I think because I'm going outside, I'm allergic to something. It's usually pollen, right? So I've been pollinating. It's messing up my sinuses. So just been drinking lots of water to deal with it. Larry Musashi, Minnesota, Soyuz, Gross FGG. Yoshi, Ending, Minotaur, Seattle, Baltimore, Gearing, and a Below. Do you know potato quality as a streamer / CC? Well, I'm not a CC. I've never talked to him. I know who he is. But no, I've never talked to him. If that's what you mean. Allergic to bad dispersion. No, sometimes it feels like I'm allergic to good dispersion. We do have subs though. I know I said Bilal, but it didn't really like click that it was, a sub. Oh, look at Seattle. Not really moving all that fast though. Oh, Vermont. Oh, Vermont. Ah. Dang. Yep. That's the average Seattle experience. I think that was full health too, wasn't he? Yeah, 33,910. Or darn near full health. Yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way around the island because that's gonna take forever. We're gonna take a shortcut. Hopefully run to that Baltimore. Tulsa, I don't really like Tulsa. Like, it's what? It's a Des Moines with one less gun per turret. Right? So, I know there are some people that like it, and if you like it, good, great. I mean, like, Salem's right there, Des Moines there, Hoping this Baltimore gets spotted. We chug along at a very cool 24 knots and change. It's probably still chilling right there. He's just not spotted at the moment. Well, the coal ships I recommend, Kearsarge, Palmer, and Duke of York. Those are usually my go-to recommendations. Hello, Yoshino. Oh, yeah, and Napoli. I believe you said besides Napoli and Malta. Assuming that means he has those. Yoshi is not touching his rudder, which leads to that happening again. I have found the cruisers. Well, no, the saddle was turning, to his credit. The best British trainers? What's that tier 8 British premium cruiser? Because the British, unfortunately, don't have a tier 9, like, super cruiser or anything like that yet. It's very weird. You think they would by now. Oop, I mistook E for W. No, the tier 8, I mean, like, you know, a tier 9 premium cruiser. They don't have a tier 9 premium cruiser yet. Because those are typically the best commander trainers because, you know, they have the best economy and they generate the most XP and stuff. You can move commanders on and off of them. And I guess, like, Duke of York could be a pretty good one. Doesn't have the best economy, though. So you'd have to find, like, one of the tier 8, because they do have a few tier 8 premium cruisers. So if you can find one of those that you're pretty good on, there you go. Well, the only Belfast you can really get is Belfast 43, and she's not that great. If you have Belfast, that's a pretty darn good one. But of course, she's been removed, so you can't really. Well, I mean, anything can be a good commander train. I'm just saying cruisers because, you know, typically, if you can be decent in cruisers, you can be decent in the other classes, right? Because it's kind of like a nice middle ground, you know? No, this is not reload mod Vermont. I still have the full 40-second reload time. Trunk that still uses superstructure here. Well, there's a reason Musashi was removed. You know. What's really weird is that no one side's really rolling the other side right now. This is a fairly balanced game so far. Speaking of Musashi, Azuma's a better choice if you want something to do, you know, like printing credits things, but Yoshino's just a better Azuma, but she doesn't get the improved economy. This kind of a long shot here on the Minnesota. It's okay. Hello. FDG. Oh, you hit the island. Dang. Why'd you do that? Oh. Myself and the Aegir are literally on the same path to ram into the island. This should be a dead FDG. Yep. And as far as kills go, we're pretty close, but we're gonna start winning the points here. Cause, well, there is a gearing in B. Look at that. There's a Hindenburg over here. There's also a Minotaur somewhere. I don't know if I gave him enough. I mean, he's only 14 kilometers away. Oh my god, he's down to 300. We should be getting Confederate here pretty soon. Means we'll get the funny this from Halsey here. Looking good. Hey, there we go. There's Confederate. So our main battle reload time just got reduced. What is it now? 30 seconds. Oh my god. We have a 30-second. Oh yeah, because there's a 40-second reload. Yeah, so a quarter buff is a 10-second buff. This is terrifying now. And I have like a Montana reload on my Vermont. It still feels pretty low, but I keep in mind too, we are barely even damaged at this point. So once adrenaline rush gets cooking, we're going to be really cooking with gas. That was a good hit. The Janan is dropping depth charges as a natural defense. But yeah, that Minnesota should be going down. I think we found the Minotaur. There's unfortunately a gearing approaching the mid cap. If we can spot that Minotaur, funny things will happen. Just sit here and wait patiently. Hey, won't spot him in smoke. What's our reload now? 28 seconds! Sneak on in here with this brick of a ship. He's on the other side of the island now. Holy. It's gonna take 2 standard business days for those shells to get there, though. Oh, look, they got there! Masashi's gonna do. He's gonna murder the Janan, apparently. Janan very well might have him here. Hello, Minotaur. Bounced off of the Minotaur. Reload now is 27 seconds. This is so goofy for this ship. Oh, nice shot of gear. Alright, that was a pretty good run. Now, I'm pretty sure something that drastic, like with the economic rework, that had to be thought out, you know, way before in advance. I don't think a lot of people realize like how much lead time like these companies have on these projects. You know, they literally plan sometimes years in advance, which is why it took so long for the two, you know, like the Lusty client and the Wargaming client to, you know, really start differentiating in terms of the content they were putting out, is because, you know, they were all under Wargaming's roof. They were all working on the same stuff. So, you know, it takes months, years to start to diverge, which they really have now. If you take a look what's going on, like the Lusty client versus Wargaming's client. All right, but 203,000 damage in the Vermont, starting out the game just by deleting a Seattle. How much did that cost me though? 643,000. Probably mostly for the signal flag. Look at that. That is nuts. See, this is why I don't think we're going to get the signal flag changes. Because look at the money that's draining off of what I made. And that's what Wargaming wants right now. They want to cut back on the resource inflation from what I've seen. Oh, well, I mean, definitely with the signal flag changes going through, definitely what Warships and not... It's definitely the better game versus Lusty's version. But was like Mir Corbelli or something like that. Not what a Warships, if you want to call it that. All right, Georgia, to appease the man that's been asking for the Georgia. They already nerfed credit income. They've been, well, that's why I don't think we're going to see the signal flag changes. Because with the amount of signal flags we have right now, it's so costly to run full signal flags. They know many players like myself like running full signal flags and will pay the credits for it, which cuts back on the credit inflation. Which is the whole reason why super ships were added into the game, was to, try to siphon credits out of the players' pockets. So I don't see why they would remove one of their best things for doing that. Stalin or Incomparable? I'd go with Stalin first, then Incomparable. But the thing is, too, like, you can run in randoms and randoms really without all the signal flags and be fine, except for maybe like the detonation flag, right? But what they're doing, Celesta's version, like, it's just blatantly pay to win with the insane levels of bonuses that you're getting out of those rare flags. It's nuts. So it's more than just them, having the combat flags. It's that the higher level buffs are so nuts, right? That's the big deal. Which is why, like I say, like I wouldn't really mind detonation being removed, so you don't have to pay the tax to not detonate, right? Like that's the only flag I kind of have a problem with in What Are Warships. Yes, Georgia can build for secondaries. This is a hybrid build. I've got the secondary modules and skills, but in the last slot, I still have that American improved plotting room mod 2 module. So the guns are still fairly accurate. Oh. He managed to maneuver just out of it. Oftentimes, it's just crappy internet. I mean, there's a reason why I have to stream from. I should have popped that earlier. Well, I have to stream now from 1 p.m. to like 4 or 5 p.m. It's because my internet works, really well during this time period during the summer. So I'd like to say it's just people are still loading in. Maybe they have old PCs and stuff. Because you gotta remember, as good as this game does look, it can still run on like a toaster, right? So people are playing this game on like 10, 12-year-old laptops and such, Well, sometimes too, people might just be waiting to see, which way the team goes, so they know, hey, if I go over here, I'll have support. If I go over here, I have support. If I go to this cap, I won't have support. So they might just be taking, a couple seconds and seeing where the team is going, which isn't really a bad idea, right? Let me give him a little bit more lead. Never mind. Keep turning. Oh no, he's going to sell into the border. Well, see, I've never used mods, so I don't really know, how much mods affect your load-in time, if at all. I don't really use mods because I don't really like messing with them outside of like Fallout and a couple of Cyberpunk mods here and there. I think that's Salvo might have him if he... Now he's going to turn back in. We would have got him there, but the Des Moines beat us to him. Hello, Mr. Montana. There we go. Some good bites there. Does not affect my loading time. Oh, there you go. No. Ah. Well, we got through this side relatively easily. So I guess we'll go down B, then we'll go run up to the decap, or we could go try and find the Richtofen. Yeah, clans are good just for the extra resources, and not every clan does like clan battles and such. There's some clans that are just there just to have the economic bonuses and such. So it can't hurt, and you'll have a player base that you can pull from when it comes to getting tips and tricks and talking to experienced players. It's mostly positive, right? You just got to find the right one. Those shells are not moving. That is some beautiful dispersion. I'm probably just going to tap him. Yeah. HE from the Ohio. That's a bold one. Rhode Island. I like Rhode Island. My review for it will come out like the day before she comes out, or she returns in the 4th of July event, so like July 2nd be my Rhode Island review. But we can play her next so you can get an idea. This Ohio is absolutely getting farmed. He's still sticking around. Oh, the Richtofen is in range now. Going back? He is going back. $3,700. $130 on the Azure Lane collab? I mean, like, Is that money you just have, you know? Um, or is that like a significant chunk of your income? I mean, if it's money to burn and you like anime, I mean you know. But I mean, there's other ways to spend that money in game. That's like if you're going to spend that much money in game, are there better ways to spend it? Yeah, because these airline ships are just reskin ships, right? Um, so that's kind of on you. There we go. Got the Richthofen. Yeah, some people are saying I was, that they disagree with me about the Commissar, which is, fine and all. Again, we're all different people, right? But, for what it is, again, not only is it a still ship that, still in and of itself is a pretty rare resource, right? But it's a hybrid ship. And again, we're getting those big changes to CVs in the near future, right? So I don't, I wouldn't want to spend a bunch of steel on something that's going to have a tremendous change to it here in the next, I don't know, 5 or 6 months, whenever those changes are coming out. All right, Mr. Rhode Island. And I am currently running a main battery build on my Rhode Island right now, along with the commander skills. So this is just like literally playing it as a big Florida at this moment. Are you under the impression the Enterprise could release for the event with Star Trek? I potentially think I'll save a few bucks for a shot at it. I just don't see how you can have a Star Trek collab without the Enterprise. And according to the data mining that we've seen, Enterprise is indeed getting a skin with this collab. Okay, so we know it's the Enterprise. We know it's not going to be a skin for like the Yorktown or the Lexington or whatever. Enterprise was available for direct purchase one time, right? One period of time, like 5 years ago. She has been in containers and such, but she's never been directly for sale since then. And again, this was 5, 6 years ago, right? So how are you going to have a collaboration with Star Trek? Which, again, the main ship in that series is the Enterprise. A, B, C, D, E, G, if you've seen Picard, right? How are you going to have a collab with them and not have the Enterprise, right? And sure, it might be an auction. It might be in loot boxes. But I just don't see how you can have it without having the Enterprise obtainable some way, shape, or form. Do I think they're going to put it directly for sale? I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's that overpowered anymore, besides like the plane regeneration rate. But again, I'm not a CV mate, so who knows, right? Wargaming does, and that goes live again with the 26th, so I guess we'll find out then. But I just don't see how you can have the collaboration without the Enterprise being available in some way, shape, or form. Oh, there's the man to ask. Look, it's Bogsy. And my voice is terribly hoarse right now because of my allergens. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get the skin for it. It looks cool. If you guys haven't seen the unblocked image has come out, and it was Sayla. It was what's her face's daughter. So there you go. And it was that other Klingon, and I thought it looked like that other Klingon. I can't remember his name. I looked it up earlier and I forgot his name. Well, yeah, I looked that up afterwards because it got mentioned in the comments in that video that the actress Natasha Yar leaked it beforehand. I'm like, oh, okay, well, there you go. Martok, thank you, Bogsy. I really should know. I've seen, I've watched through TNG I don't know how many times, a lot. I watched through DS9 twice, Voyager like 4 times. I really like Voyager. And right now I'm recently watching Enterprise again. So Rhode Island, fellas, it's a really big cruiser. That's how you play it. I'm still getting used to it. But it's like a mega charged Florida, if you were. There was an Arian. I've heard of Chris Chan. I have unfortunately heard of Chris Chan, yeah. There you go. So fire on the Wisconsin. Rhode Island, there are 14-inch guns. You get 12, 14. Again, like it's literally just a really big Florida. I'm not sure if it's like, is it even physically bigger than Florida? It's turbocharged Florida. What do we want to shoot at now? So the holding DCP thing, because like if it's just one fire, like it's not really going to be that big of a threat to the survivability of your ship. So it's better just kind of let it burn, and you can recover all of that damage that the fire does with your heal later on. So it's not really worth, again, because you put out one fire, then you get another salvo on your ship where you get 2 fire. And now you're kind of screwed because there's 2 fires now, and they're going to burn for the full duration of your burn time. So it's better just to let that one fire burn and save your damage con from when you need it. Like, see, I can heal pretty much back. Well, I can heal back all that fire damage once I need to. Now, if you have something like, with something like the Rhode Island, where it does have less HP than your average tier 10 battleship, yeah, you might want to be a little more liberal with it, but yeah. Oof, like that. Oh, what do you want the Yoshino for? Well, if you just want it to just be like a good tier 10 cruiser, I think it is a good tier 10 cruiser. If you want like credit printing in the same playstyle as the Yoshino, I would go for the Azuma, because it's a tier 9 premium. Conqueror, please, because it looks cool. Alright. What's that Arian again? Pretty much, I play it as a tier 10 super cruiser. You're going to primarily be using AP because of the, I'm sorry, HU because of the 14-inch guns. Like here, we get AP readied up. Actually, computer just, oh dang, no, I don't have the skill in Halsey. I have it on my other American commander. Dang, that's all right. We might be able to profit off of this. How's it going, the making of that video, the Clash of Dreadnoughts in World War I, the Battle of Jutland? It's going quite well. We have about 60% of the shots filmed right now. Well, we've done about 60% of the acting in the training rooms. And then you know, I'm going to go in, myself and Frisco are going to go in and then get the actual shots in the replay. Here's another case where AP should be pretty good. Okay, just going to do a little bit of, we do a little blind fire. This Saturday we are come on! Hey, that's not bad for a blind fire. This Saturday, we're getting the rest of them done. I don't think I gave him enough lead. Might clip him a little bit, or bounce off of his propeller. Didn't she? From what I read, she was unhappy because like she was barely in the show. Like apparently, a lot of times, if you watch the first season, there's like shots of like Picard and Riker talking in the three chairs on the bridge, and there's a pair of legs behind them, which should be her character Tasha Yar, but apparently they just took like a mannequin and put some pants on it and some shoes on it and just put it back there. That way she wouldn't have to come to set and they wouldn't have to pay her for her time. Des Moines with spotter plate? No. I mean, like, it's a meme build, and, like, if you're good, it'll work. But, like, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, like, was it double spotter, double fighter? Des Moines was the big meme one back in the day. Things have not gone well. Although, well, I don't know. Depends on how much his combat instructions as Wisconsin's got up. Oh, ow. Owie. Yep. Ah. I gotta check in on those recordings, see if they're in the public domain, see if it's okay to use in a monetized thing like that. I'm pretty sure that is in the public domain. Should be a dead Kitakazi. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can slip into the B cap here. Go undetected. Maybe we can catch this Montana side too. Zhuan Wu? I think that's the Iowa, right? The reskinned Iowa for the Three Kingdoms event. What health is the Ohio at? He's at half. Kitakami, it's dumb fun. I wouldn't, like, break the bank to get her. Although, you can't get her for the next 2 years now, so... I guess technically a year and a half now. Can I get that? Come on. Ooh, that's a free shot. There we go, it's dead whiskey. This is going to be close, fellas. they're gonna go after me after this GK goes down to Wisconsin. Might actually, yeah, actually look at me and not the GK. No, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna keep this on between ourselves and that rear Wisconsin. We'll see if we can finish off the Monty. Yep. GK just went down. I don't really play CVs too much because I'm not that good of a CV player. Besides taking, like, Raph Zeppelin out once in a while for some memes. Should aim a little bit higher there. There. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, we're still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Let's get my shells into this Monty's upper belt. Oh no. No, overpin, so I should have aimed a little bit lower. Okay. Oh, dang. Can do we think the Ohio can get it? We have the two caps. Dang. Oh my. He's at like 2/3 HP. I mean, he's just got to pick one and kill it, which he can do in the Ohio. I mean, he's got to do something because that Wisconsin's going to go into the B cap. We don't have enough time to just sit and do nothing. So we don't have that much of a lead. Yeah. I wish he would have pushed up because that Montana's got to be low. I got a good amount of pins off of him before I went down. Oof. Wisconsin's pretty healthy, and now that Montana's gonna be able to do what this Ohio's been doing, and send the back and just lob shells at him. Oh, big chunk from the Wisconsin there. I mean, like, Ohio's got the hill, it's got the para-party, but I mean, Wisconsin's got the hill. She has her combat instructions too, so... But the Ohio does have the secondaries as well, so... Oh, yeah, see, there comes the third-party Montana. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, he's down to 26k. That's probably after he popped a heal, too. Bunch of American battleships left alive, though. That's a good hit. I think he can't really citadel the Wisconsin because of its citadel being so well protected. It's probably just the normal YouTube encoding. You know, the stream's naturally going to be behind a little bit. They're gonna kith. Now kith. Oh, yep. Ah, dang, that sucks. Ah. Well, I mean, we gave it our all. The well-known U.S. battleship torps, yeah. No, just remember, every single ship has one torpedo. Their AFK GK got you killed? What? Really? I'm guessing you just had you spotted, huh? Mecklenburger? Alright. Where did I park my Mecklenburger? There it is. This is main battery built Mecklenburg as well, with the reload module. How likely is a ram flag to save you from a ram? See, one of the things I've discovered playing with warships for this amount of time is that everyone seems to run those. Like, I think I've. Oh, which one were you, Obi-Wan? I think I've killed someone without a ramming flag. Not in recent memory for sure. A handful of times. Most of the time, it's the HP disparity that saves you, right? Like if you're in a battleship and you ram a destroyer, right? You know, and you've got 60,000 more HP than the little DD has, right? That tends to be what saves me. But then again, you know, it's always that, well, I might run into that one guy that doesn't have a ramming flag on. And then when that does happen, everyone in chat's like, oh, why didn't you bring a ramming flag? Because the ramming flags are pretty inexpensive, I think. I think they're one of the cheaper ones. Also, like, he really just W-keyed into you? Oh, dang. W-keyed an AFK and got a kill still. Chong. On Mecklenburg, I usually open up with the HE, and then as we get closer, I then swap to the AP. Again, unless I see a beautiful target of opportunity. Now, the German HE, while not having the great alpha, does have great pins, and still does have a fire chance, although you do have to hit the ship for that to happen. It's encouraging the gearing to leave our Z46 alone. A fair few of those should hit him. 2 did, knocked something out on the gearing. The Wisconsin seems to just be kind of W-keying up in here. Not sure which one I'm going to hit there more. Oh, we tagged the Wisconsin with 1 shell. Yeah, I would still go for the Conqueror. It's, we'll play her next. I think I said that last round too, but then someone said Mecklenburg. But yeah, I'll hop in a Conqueror next and show you what's up. There we go, another fire on the Wisconsin. Alright, damage con that. Hello, gearing. See what we get this time on him. 5,300. turned around. So I think the British battleships were one of the lines that like unlocked something in battleship players where they realized they could, you know, like use HE. Because before then, like, you didn't really see a lot of battleship players using HE at all, even in situations that would favor them. Germany. How's it going, Germany? Well, we just got to the 7-minute mark, and half of my team's dead. Oh boy. Brisbane or Cunningham? Do you have a bunch of British premium ships? If you have a bunch of British premium ships, I would say get Cunningham. If you don't have a bunch of British premium ships, I would then say, you know, get start building up that first. Oh, wow. That was a 0 out. I haven't seen one of those in a bit. Like an actual 0 out. Wow. Now, we'll try Conqueror. With Cunningham, I see 0 outs way too often. I really don't. Somehow the game usually manages to drag out. Well, I should say, now that I think about it, yeah. That was a pretty fast 0 out. That was, what, an 8-minute 0? I've seen them go to, like, no, the 10 or 15, no, like the 13, 15-ish minute mark, then get 0 outs, but, like, that fast, that's kind of crazy. A 0 out, you see each ship on the enemy team is worth a certain number of points. And when they lose that from their overall score. So there's enough points on the board to lose a set amount of ships, right? And if you lose all of them before you can cap anything, then the game ends. So you 0 out the enemy team, so 0 out. York, not Duke of York, just York, like the German, was it tier 7, tier 6 cruiser? For me, the mid-tier Germans as a whole, they're kind of explodey, but I mean, like, a lot of cruisers are there. But I found them, with their weird armor geometry, to be kind of a little bit more explodey than they need to be. So, that's that. German tier 7. Well, it's right before the German line starts to get good, in my opinion. Like the Hipper, the Rune, and the Hindenburg are all pretty good. The Hindenburg's very good, in my humble opinion. Oh. Supership sub game. We have Apollo on our side. So we'll just go right over here and see what there is to burn. Tiger 59, if the game rewarded you more for like spotting and supporting your team, it'd be a much better ship, but the game's kind of lacking in that department. From, again, my opinion. Like Anhalt, you can still do good in Anhalt. I've had some pretty good games in Anhalt. I haven't really had a good game in Tiger 59. Like, if you're using it to complement a division, it's pretty good. But, like, just by itself, Way overestimated the seed of that Carl. Some AP ready if that Buffalo keeps wanting to go the way. Ooh, Chung Mu. Ooh, there we go. Oh no. Might get him a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at the Yu Yang Torps. Hoping to chunk his bow. Yeah, it's not so bad. Oh, yeah, no, see, you don't want to get stuck bowing like that. The first 5 minutes of the game are far too early to get bowing committed in a battleship. And Carl's not great at that anyway. Most of the firepower's in the back half of the ship. Broke his torps. The Trump bombs look so weird when they fall. It looks like someone's like throwing them. Oof. Ripped off quite a few of the A mounts. Okay, looks like they're pretty light over here. I'm going to turn around and start pushing forward. Yeah, this Buffalo's going down. Ah, the Trump bombs got him first. Oh, we are stacked over here. Look at that. Of course, Sicilia's not going to get close enough to use the secondaries. Don't. Yeah, I don't like that. Well, so recently, it looks like, for the time being, they've gotten away from that because the Rodney, the Montcalm, and the other D-Day ship were just put up for sale, and apparently Johnston and Rhode Island are going. Well, Rhode Island already been like a gambling thing, but like Johnston's coming out just for sale too. So hopefully they're starting to get away from that. Because again, I hate that so much. here's a premium ship. You gotta gamble to get this shiny new premium ship. It's like, okay, well, why can't we just sell it outright? Because, again, just like hop on this game. Anytime any new premium ship gets released, you're going to see it, within 10 minutes of the update going out, right? Like, you're going to see it in game because people will buy it no matter what. I guess they wanted to see if they could get more people to buy these gambling containers in this way or what. Hey, 2 kills with Cunningham gets you another charge of your consumables that I haven't used yet. Where's the Cecilia? Yes, I believe Mecklenburg is a steel ship. Nevsky. Yeah, I know a fair amount off the top of my head, but I'm not like the wiki, right? No, I mean, like, if it does come back, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in, like, some container for the event, right? So, I'm pretty sure it's going to be something like that. If they sell it outright, excellent. I will sing their praises from my lungs. From the top of my lungs. What little I can muster right now. Yeah, show me that side, Nevsky. I'm being really ballsy doing this in front of where we're going. Oh, just a little bit more RNG, we would have had that. Thankfully, he whiffed his torpedoes. This is really awkward right now. Oh, well, if we didn't eat that round from the Sicilia, I think it would have been alright. That's fine. That was a pretty decent run. Oh. Just a few hundred HP more and we would have had him. Marlborough? We are on like a national theme here, fellas. I actually don't hate the Marlborough like some people do. Alright. While this match makes, I'm gonna go run to the gentleman's room. I shall return. Oh. I'm back. Well, I'm glad it's not a super ship game. My favorite adult beverage, I actually don't drink. So I don't know. Coke Zero, that's an adult beverage, right? um, yeah, no, my family has a pretty bad history of alcoholism, so I've just decided to remove that option, right? So I just don't drink. I'm not some weird like person pushing for a new temperance movement or anything. I just personally don't drink. No, I'm not Catholic, so I don't have to do that either. Well, I say that, but I have had wine before. Um, I just tried it. I didn't really like it. It was just like really tart grape juice is what it tasted like to me. So I was just like, whatever. That's meant for the element, but it's going to hit me. Actually, look at the mob. Oh, dang. Oh, what is that? Midway? Really? Torpedoes are that weak? I personally don't like the Rodney. Um, I think she really should have been a tier 8. If she had 32mm plating, great ship. But she doesn't. It's a ship that you're meant to get close in, but like, it's a tier 7. It's going to get into tier 8 and tier 9 games all the time. Plenty of ships there that really don't care about your nose armor. So it's like you're saying, go get close to that guy who can absolutely obliterate you from any range, let alone close range. So, yeah, and it doesn't have a super heal. That being said, if you are in a tier 7 game, I think it's a pretty good ship and a straight tier 7 match. But unfortunately, that's not how the game operates, right? You know, if tier 7 ships would only get tier 7 matchmaking, you know, there'd be peace across the world, but it doesn't, right? Marlboro, the chat spoke it into existence, Plague. Really, that is like I drink water more than anything. I have like one Coke Zero every day, and then like water. That's everything else. Marlboro, she has a bunch of 14-inch guns. I think they're really light over here. You have like one GK and an Ismo. I'll find Marlboro's like okay. I mean, she has 16 14-inch guns. So, like, I mean, that's going to make some stuff happen regardless, right? Yeah, Smolensk is good. She's a lot more balanced now than she was beforehand. Yeah, 21 kilometers Smolensk haunted a lot of Battleship players' dreams. Thankfully, they did balance her to where basically 16 kilometers is her max range, which is still quite good. Oh, there's a Wujing coming up mid. Or filming shenanigans like time travel, huh? What are you talking about, Admiral? There must be an entire conversation in Twitch chat that I am missing out on. What? Oh, I killed the GK apparently. Oh, Visma then. Yeah. Well, we've only lost one ship so far. However, it was our carrier. Okay, that went through his superstructure. You all saw that. Ow. Can we make this turn? How did the carrier die? Well, simply put, the Wuxing walked up to it and shot it. Wuxing went up mid and just dunked the carrier. Let me go over to the eastern side because it looks like they are getting through over there. Oh, Home by Christmas. I have been playing the Elden Ring DLC. In fact, it's what I was playing. What I was playing before coming on stream. I'm at the second major boss, and my God, I thought the first one was hard. The first one's nothing compared to this chick. Both of these bosses make Melania look like child's play. Like, I'm not joking, like, the difficulty is that much more. Oh, the Yami and the Columbo traded. Yep, Cloudo, Rolana. Monarch now, with her buff is actually pretty good. Oh my. Like, I've gotten her down to like her second to last phase. I've got her health bar down to like that a little bit before, but I haven't seen her last phase yet, which is apparently just nuclear. I'm gonna take a shortcut. No, I haven't seen the double moon yet. Which is why I'm saying, you know, I've gotten her down to like the last little oomph of her health bar. And, you know, I haven't seen that phase yet. Now, my build in Elden Ring is just an idiot that can swing a sword really, really hard. That's my build. That's my entire character's personality. Swing sword very hard. That's what they do, right? And these bosses have been terrible for just melee builds. Hello, Ohio. It seems like I'm walking through like the Shadowlands and I'm just slaughtering everything I come into, and then the spike on these bosses' difficulty is insane compared to the base game. Like the base game, if you're in a boss's like kind of like dungeon or arena, whatever you want to call it, you know, it'd be pretty difficult getting through it. You're kind of assigning things to come with the boss, but here it's just like the power gap is kind of crazy. We're gonna get a little melty on this Ohio. Yeah, I like the Richtofen. It used to be a lot crazier back in the day, though. But then after all the changes with the bombs and stuff, not quite as crazy as she used to be. You're gonna Shimakaze and a Forrest Sherman out and about doing God knows what. Okay, that's in Ohio. Dude, like, yeah, no, all the bosses in the Elden Ring DLC, they're hyper aggressive. They, like, live in your character's hitbox. Like, you're literally like this with them the entire time, so the camera's just not having a good time. It'd be hilarious if I could, like, one-tap this Sherman with all this HE. Can we? No, but we do break 2 things on a ship. Oh, we set him on fire, though. I guess he can't DC it. Nope, he did not. See, the line, I really didn't have a problem with the line going through the line. I thought it was like, oh, okay, now I get the super heal? I don't know. It's weird. I really didn't have an issue with it. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, Vanguard's rough. You have to be essentially fully broadside to get a broadside off. But she does have that excellent run of shift time to kind of, back into position. Oh yeah, Minnesota took care of the Sherman. We made 1 million credits though. With number, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the team. It's not bad. Smolensk. I wanted to see how Smolensk was doing nowadays. Now, just to be clear, you can't get Smolensk at all right now. Again, aside from like super containers and I think the Santa containers. But she doesn't come back. Well, she did come back for Black Friday. You could, what, there was what? 2 auctions? No, wait. There's an auction for the Smolensk and the Smolensk B. How did they distribute that? Was it another auction? I think it was. I think the Smolensk itself was a doubloon auction. I think the Smolensk B was a credit or a coal auction. Yeah, it was an auction. I'm pretty sure Smolensk was a doubloon auction and Smolensk B was a credit or a coal auction. B was a coal auction. There we go. I mean, last time we took it out on stream, we did some pretty funny things with it. Alright. Let's go do Smolensk things. Now watch me get clapped. Hey, yo, where's my farm at? Where'd the BBs go? That's my one goal in life. My one thing in life is to, as a Smolensk, is to farm down a battleship, and there's only one battleship. It's both in Wisconsin on either side, and it's just cruisers and destroyers. What is matchmaking done? Well, hey, that means we get to play with the funny ammo. Actually, let me keep the HE loaded for the destroyers. So Des Moines. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 heavy cruiser. 1, 2, 3 heavy cruiser. Rest of those light destroyers and destroyers. It's a very low HP match. That's 1 radar. Just 1 radar. We have 1. Yeah, 1 radar as well. Huh. Oh, really? Commissar? I thought he was, like, not moving. It's a fire on the Commissar. Oh, okay. Oh. I was the one spotting him. There he was. I think it's Hindenburg, so it's pretty much a battleship, right? Right. You know, plug this on and see if I can spot whatever's in this cap with us and maybe scare him out. He is on the edge of this cap. There he is. It's daring. Ow. The Holland Torps. Ow. Maybe I shouldn't have left the cap. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're still good. Still the daring that's got us. Okay, the Colbert's pushing the daring. And there he goes. Okay, cool. Cool. We should get the cap now, though. Playing the Smolensk as a very big DD this round, basically. I guess it could be a little bit more Cavalier with it. Because there's not a ton of battleships around. And the one that they do have is already down at 32k. Nope. Hey! That Commissar and that Hindenburg could be shoot away. I could go around the corner and just murder the daring, but they're not. Well, and there's a Wisconsin and a Des Moines there, so I don't know if I really want to do that in the first place. There's the Holland again. We are going to smoke up and use it to reposition. How many hours have I played? Oh, Lord, I don't know. Many thousand. Oh. Well, Shimakaze was lending me his smoke there, I didn't know. Yeah, no, like, I have 12,000 matches in this game, just in random battles. If you throw, like, you know, like, clan battles and ranked and brawls and all the temporary modes on top of that. It's a lot. This is the Des Moines radar. There you go. So there's some website that like kind of roughly calculates how much time you spend in game. It's not a small number. It is still less than some, believe it or not. Let's go to the BCAP now. If we can get to the side of the Des Moines, we can make some really funny things happen with the AP. Can Lucian out DPM a Druid? I'm not sure. I'm not too much of a DD fella. I don't. Druid's pretty spicy, you know? The thing is that Des Moines stuck broadside. I don't know, because I feel like if I go bow in on him, probably just murder my turrets, and then I'll just be sitting there very awkwardly. Although he is leaving. Wisconsin's gonna get a pretty good shot on him if he keeps going forward. Be gone. Okay, I said it and it happened. Well, now it's just the commissar and the... Who in the world? What's the other... Oh, there's two Hollands. Yeesh. Yeah, it was Trump, and I was pinning him up to stern, and I think Trump came in. I think one of my battleships clapped him too. Hello, Trump. How's it going? Sir, there's a second Holland. I have to throw hands with this commissar, though. He's been on us this entire match. Okay. He can throw hands harder than me. Yeah. Thomas, again, I really do... Okay, that made me happy. I really do like the guns on the commissar. I really do. Just the ship they're attached to. Alright, Republic. Yeah, that was a bit of a weird round. I mean, yeah, I got out glass cannoned by the other glass cannon, you know? Take my dubs, VG. No, Trump's not a hybrid. She doesn't have like a catapult or anything for those aircraft. It's just like a call-in. Like if you've seen the Dutch cruisers with their airstrikes, it's the same thing. Except for the Trump, she doesn't have the delay between um the bombs being dropped. Because like the Dutch cruisers, the bombs are dropped and then a parachute deploys, so they slowly come to the ground, and then the parachute's detached. The Trump just bombs you. Alright. Baguette. Oh, same map. Flip though, no CVs. Trump isn't a line, she is a premium ship. Republic's gimmick, you get 17-inch guns with a very fast reload time. Right now, we are at 21 seconds base reload. What caliber is it? 431s. So I think she just gets over 30 millimeters, if I'm correct, of overmatch. So, good enough to deal with those pesky cruisers. Kind of funny how that worked out too, because originally, like when she came out, there wasn't a whole lot of 30 millimeter plating in the game. So it was like, I think you could overmatch like 2 ships when she came out. But like nowadays, with all the other large cruisers and stuff, she's actually pretty useful. And plus, I mean, the shells too. I mean, they count the tubes at, they don't say here, but I think it's like 900 meters a second or something like that. They're really fast, and they hit hard. That was a hiccup that time. A new Chinese ship's worth picking, but one's just a kid, which there's nothing too different about like what you can put on it. But then one's a premium Iowa, but you can't get the improved dispersion module. So you could go for like the reload mod, which would be pretty interesting. You'd have a premium Iowa with the reload mod on. Kremlin caught me off guard. I didn't give him quite enough lead. Wisconsin Junior, no. Not anywhere near Wisconsin levels of good. More like if you really like the Iowa, and you wanted to try it with the reload mod, but you want like a premium version of it for some reason, maybe then. I don't know, because like the Pan Asian line really isn't there yet where I would say you need like a commander trainer for it or something like that. Or I should say you can make use of a commander trainer, because it's just the, ooh, there we go. Told you those guns hit. Yeah, because it's like it's just you got the DDs and you got the light cruisers. So yeah. I keep bouncing back and forth between not enough lead and too much lead on this Kremlin. Oh, they're fast. Okay, I think it's actually him that's just either playing with his throttle intentionally or accidentally. The thing about Republic too is that if you're ever in a situation where you can't overmatch, you know, whatever ship you're shooting at, like they're bow into, you just swap HE and burn them down. Because you're a pretty good fire starter with the reload time that you get. 14k on the Burgon. Baguette on Baguette violence. Illinois or Apollo? What do you play more of, destroyers or cruisers? Both are kind of meme ships, though. So, like, if you want, like, serious ships, I wouldn't recommend them, but if you want, like, some meme fun boats, they're both pretty fun. The whole YOLO Emilio is a great fun time, in my opinion. Well, I see a fair amount of like Janons. Well, like I said with the Commonwealth heavy cruiser, it's just kind of like it's a good HE spammer, but there's already a bunch of good HE spammers at higher tiers, so like you might play one of those instead, you know. Cerberus, yeah. You know, it's like it's a good HE spammer, but you can get a Goliath, which does a pretty close, you know, it's a pretty close play style, and it's better at it. Unless you're just really having a really bad day with subs, then the Cerberus, you might want to take that instead. McGeary engaging the Kremlin from point-blank range and missing his torps. Like he used the widespread. Like, I don't think the Cerberus is bad. It's just that, like, Goliath is better. Because like, I'll gladly play a Cerberus if I want to play some HE spammy cruiser. But, like, again, it's just, why not take Goliath out? And it's kind of like, you know, the old AA ship days where it's like, okay, I could build this Montana for AA, you know, back before the CV rework. But I'm going to build it for AA, then I'm not going to get an aircraft carrier game. Same with Cerberus. It's like, okay, I want to deal with submarines, but like I'm going to take the Cerberus and not get sub matches, you know? So it feels like that, right? But the Cerberus does. Like, she is a good ship for dealing with subs with her improved ASW. But again, it's just that, you know, not every game is going to be a sub game. And that's the other line's whole identity, is that they are ASW ships. Now, if you want to talk about like them adding in like Hedgehog launchers and stuff, and Azerox and stuff, maybe later on down the road, some like the super ships and stuff, that's a little bit different. But for what we have in the game right now, they're, you know, they are some of the better ships in the game to deal with subs. Because even like right now, if you take a kid out and you're like, okay, I want to make a CV's day miserable, you're not guaranteed to get a CV match. even SCUs are more popular today than they were pre-CVD work. So, I don't know, it's just when a ship's whole identity is that, and there's things that can do the main thing but better, you know. But again, I still think it's a good ship. Like, it's a fine tier 10 cruiser. It's nothing special. It'll get the job done, and you'll have a tidy amount of damage done by the end of it. So they didn't really gimp it in any way to give it the improved ASW stuff, in my opinion. So... oh, Citadel of the Kremlin. Oh, that was so close to a sit. I don't really think the Rodney's worth it, in my opinion. You can check out my review of it. There's a Napoli. Ooh, yeah, that most definitely is a Napoli. Oh, okay. I popped the engine boost to, oh, well, guess it's a good thing I popped it anyway. On speed. We'll take one of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still alive. This is no bueno. Get out of here, fellas. Well, I do agree, Plague, for ranked. Yes, if you are like in a tier 7 game, it's fine. It's actually pretty good. But tier 7 ships get up tiered into tier 8 into tier 9 games all the time with ships that have guns that can quite easily overmatch your bow armor. And it's like, okay, you're meant to be played as a close-in ship. Go fight these higher tier ships that don't care about your bow armor at close range. So, you know, it doesn't do quite so... oh, dang. Quite so well there. But yeah, no, like, again, if it's like tier 7 ranked, or brawls, or whatever, yeah, it's fine for that. But again, for like a random battleship, I wouldn't really worry about picking it up right away. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. My throat, I don't know if you can tell, as we've been going on throughout the stream, my voice is getting progressively worse. So, in the interest of not annihilating my vocal cords, I'm going to end it early. To make it up for y'all, though, I will be streaming again on Tuesday for the full 4 hours. So, I will do the last 2 hours of Tuesday's live stream for community divs to make up for it. I do apologize, but again, I'm on the very edge of losing my voice at the moment. So, I'm going to call it there for that. Alright guys, so if you guys enjoyed, again, we will be streaming same place, same time on Tuesdays. Make sure you come out for that. And again, to make up for the lack of community streams tonight, community divs tonight, we will be doing that for the last 2 hours of Tuesday's stream. So, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.